XDefiant rank play just dropped, and I'm going to go over the pros versus cons so you guys know what to expect when you're loading in. XDefiant's rank play has 7 different divisions. Something I really love about this is every single time you level up in a division, you earn an instant reward. Whereas if you play Call of Duty, you don't get the reward until the end of the season. XDefiant actually has these rewards available for you when you go from bronze all the way to legend. Every division that you go through, you earn an instant reward. Whereas when you play Call of Duty, you don't get something until the end of the season. That is the case as well for XDefiant, but you get those instant rewards every single time you go up from each division, as well as an end of the season reward. I personally love this because when you're grinding rank countless hours every single day, you want to feel rewarded while playing the game. This in return allows you to feel some sort of satisfaction, not only when you go up in division to brag to your friends, but it also allows you to rank up and earn some new skin to show off to all your friends and teammates. Another amazing feature that XDefiant added into rank play is the queue feature. And what I mean by that is in previous titles like Call of Duty or other first-person shooters, in the rank plays, you usually have to 4-stack the entire time. And I know if you guys are familiar with any sort of rank play, that can get annoying and or boring after a while, because if you're not playing with 4 teammates, or 4 total people, and you're queuing up against other people, whether you're playing solo or as a duo, it gets very frustrating because you feel like you can't play without other teammates. Well, in the top 2 ranks and or divisions in XDefiant, you will only be able to duo queue, which I personally love because I'm a former Call of Duty professional player and I love to use teamwork and also have a little bit of a challenge at hand. Whenever you reach Diamond or Legend, you will only be able to duo queue. This adds a lot of skill, talent, and a little bit of kind of have to go with the flow because you don't know what 2 duos you're going to get paired up with. I personally love this feature because, like I said, after a while of 4 stacking, it does get quite boring and can kind of get repetitive. This makes every gameplay feel a lot different and experience because you'll be matching up with a random duo every single time that you queue up. Another feature that I love, and if you're familiar with Call of Duty rank play, you know with whatever map you get selected, you get stuck with. In XDefiant's rank play, you actually have map vetoing, which is a huge feature because it'll toss you 2 maps and modes up on the screen, and then it'll give you a random map and mode to designate your vote to. It allows all 8 players in the lobby to go ahead and vote for what map they would like to play, and then it chooses the majority for the favorite to go ahead and roll into the map with. Again, I love this feature because in Call of Duty's rank play that I've grinded before, you just get stuck with the map and mode, and you're forced to play that no matter what. This gives you 3 options and allows for a different experience while you're playing every single time, or you can pick that favorite map. A huge pro as well in XDefiant is that you actually have to be level 40 to play ranked. Not only does this benefit you to have better teammates that have actually played the game and have some sort of experience while queuing up, so they'll have to have their weapons leveled up or have the certain attachments or at least hit that max 40 level to actually queue up in a rank play. It will help get the bots out first off, but it'll also help you avoid playing hackers. Hackers have been a big problem in not only Call of Duty's rank play, but other FPS shooters as well. And in XDefiant, they're trying to help get some of that out by requiring the level 40. So let's say a hacker queues up into rank play, gets banned. Now he has to get on a brand new account, level it all the way up to 40, then he can queue on ranked again. So it'll help kind of weave out some of those hackers. And again, it's a huge up for XDefiant because, like I said, in Call of Duty, you actually don't really have to level up at all. You can just queue up and instantly play again. Something that I also like about XDefiant's rank play is the party up feature within 15 levels. So while you're in those divisions of 1 through 7 or bronze all the way to legend, you can play within 15 ranks of each other. And you may be wondering what in the world that means. Basically, each skill division has 10 levels that you have to go through to level up to the next skill division. So let's say you're bronze 5 and you're playing with a silver 5. You guys can play together because you guys are within 10 levels. But the second he goes out of silver, you will no longer be able to play with each other. I personally like this because in some titles or some FPS shooters or rank play, it is tough to be able to play with your friends because they may be too high of a level or too low of a level. This will also help with skill-based matchmaking while queuing up for those ranks. So they'll actually take a balance of your highest rank and your lowest rank, and they'll mesh that together to give you a good balance gaming experience while playing rank play. And last but not least, what I love absolutely the most about XDefiant's rank play is the dev support, not only for the creators, but also for the game. And let me explain. The dev support on the creators side has been absolutely unreal. Thus far into XDefiant, they've had Twitch drops for basically over a month and a half now. They also have Twitch rewards for creators so people can watch your stream and give you free items to use in the game, as well as if you gift 2 subs during the month of July, you will actually earn a free limited edition skin to your favorite streamer. And what I mean on the gameplay side of things as well, and why this is a pro for XDefiant ranked play, is not only are they supporting the creators, but they're also supporting the game. They've been listening. Every single time there's a problem or something that needs to be fixed and or corrected, they have come through, listened to the community, and they've actually fixed it. And that leads me over to the list of cons, so devs, listen up. The biggest problem I have with XDefiant's rank play right now is the fact that any player in the 8-man lobby of rank play can use any faction and or ability in the game. And what that means is you can actually queue up and be all 4 of the same character, and you can use the exact same ability as well. So right now, the problem with rank play is everyone is using the Phantom character with the shield. This is probably the most overpowered character in the game for rank play, and probably the most overpowered character in the entire game. The Phantom character gives you 120 base health, as well as a shield on your back pocket that you can shoot on the ground every 40 seconds and acts as a barrier of protection for you and your teammates at the exact same time. The only way to counter this is with an EMP or hacking the shield with DeadSec. This creates a big problem right now of spamming the shields, as well as the bubble for your ult, and overall just the base health. What I would like to see XDefiant do in ranked play is allow 1 faction and 1 ability per team, so we can see some sort of variety in the competitive aspect. We will also be able to see different factions being used, and we'll see a big skill gap, I would say, in these different factions. Because let's say someone uses their DeadSec to hack a bubble shield, then they pull out the echelon sonar goggles, right? You're just going to see variety. You're going to see a lot of counters to these different factions and abilities. But right now, everyone's just 4 stacking the exact same one. There really isn't any variety, and they're just using the most overpowered character. So what I want to see them change here, hopefully soon, will be each player has to use a different faction and a different ability. That way you don't see consistently 4 stacks of the exact same character. Another con that I think they need to look into is actually the fact that the RP, aka the SR, really doesn't give you too much per level. I think their system of having 7 different divisions is very cool. But for instance, today I played for 11 hours. We won over 30 plus games and I was still stuck in bronze. Obviously, there's a bug right now going on where you sometimes get 0 SR. And if you're dead at the end of the game, it will actually give you 0 SR on the win. But with that being said, I only probably had that happen 2 or 3 times and I was still stuck in bronze. I've been a professional player for a long time, and grinding shifts like that and barely leveling up can sometimes be disheartening and kind of annoying. So I hope to see what they do over time is whether you gain a little more SR per win or RP, whatever you want to call it, or allow you to basically have some sort of placement matches so it can place you higher up in those levels so you don't have to do as much work. I'm all about the grind and I love having to work hard for something, but I look out for you casuals because I know it can sometimes be a tough experience if you feel like you're grinding and can't get out of a certain division, or you're hard stuck. And really my last complaint about XDefiant rank plan, something that I think the devs should look into, is the fact that every single gun, faction, ability is all allowed in rank play as well as attachments. I'm not looking for some sort of gentleman's agreement or trying to get rid of certain things, but I do think in a competitive playlist and in rank play, there are certain things that need to be in rank play and then certain things that need to be in public match. Something like the spider off of the DeadSec character, I think is super cheesy and a very silly mechanic that should not be allowed in rank play. I also think that like rapid fire on the M16 and certain guns that are extremely broken and have not really been balanced properly should not be allowed in rank play. I just think there's a time and a place for certain things, or marksman rifles, for instance, that they should really look into and kind of get, whether it's pro players support or get, a casual vote. Obviously, XDefiant's been doing a good job listening to the community, and I think a majority of the players that are playing XDefiant's rank play would actually not want to see these things in the game. But only time will tell, right? We will see, what factions and abilities they decide to keep in, and then what guns and restrictions they do there. Overall, I've been enjoying my experience playing XDefiant's rank play, and I stream it daily. You guys can check out all my other videos as well. They'll be linked right here. I'm going to be dropping tons of content, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, comment down below what other types of videos you guys would like to see, and until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.